Hey, what's up? It's Mr. J with SciOnTheFly. Watch what happens when I take these two nickels and get them close to the magnet. Why is one attracted to the magnet while the other one isn't? Stay tuned to find out. So what I have here are two nickels. I have a United States nickel and I have a Canadian nickel. The United States nickel is the one that did not attract to the magnet, while the Canadian nickel most certainly did. Now the difference between these two nickels is what they're made of. In 1866, the United States made their very first nickel. From that point until now, except for the famous war nickels, which were from 1942 to 1945, they've been comprised of the same alloy, which is 75% copper and 25% nickel. Now, an alloy is simply a fancy term to describe a metal that is composed of two or more metallic elements. Those famous war nickels were made up of 35% silver, 56% copper, and 9% manganese because nickel was in high demand for the war effort. These coins are distinguished by an extra large mint mark over the dome of Monticello. Side note, those famous war nickels are worth up to 90 cents based on their silver content alone. Now the Canadian nickel is made up of about 94.5% steel, 2% nickel, and 3.5% copper. The nickel used to be made fully out of nickel, but it got too expensive, so they changed it to the current concoction. Now there are three elements on the periodic table that are magnetic. Those are nickel, iron, and cobalt. Nickel can be found not only in coins, but also armor plating, nails, pipes, or even glass. Iron can be found in steel, magnets, crust of the earth, or even your blood. Cobalt can be found in paint, medicine, stainless steel, or pottery. So the United States nickel is only made up of a small portion of magnetic material, which is nickel, while the Canadian nickel is made up of almost 96% of magnetic material, which is why the Canadian nickel will attract to the magnet while the United States nickel will not. So question, do you think other coins will be magnetic? Do you think they won't be? Find other denominations of coins, find denominations of coins from other countries. Find a magnet and see if it's attracted to it. It's been Mr. J with SciOnTheFly, the place where science makes sense.